much, but they're charging for carry-on, so I don't have a carry-on. I just have a personal bag, and I'm gonna put all my personal bags inside my personal bag.
Like, what is he doing? And he just keeps looking to the back. Like, if I didn't know any better, like, I was thinking like September 11th, if you know what I mean. Because why I'm here, this always happens, but I don't think I explain why I'm here. I get to plan another one. You can make me fall. No, don't jump on the ground. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm getting ready to go to the airport, but I feel like I'm missing something, honestly. But like I like to tell myself, as long as I have the key things, the most important things like phone, camera, wallet, and chargers, I can buy anything else. That's what I like to tell myself, so I don't like stress myself out too much. But they're charging for carry-on, so I don't have a carry-on. I just have a personal bag. I'm gonna put all my personal bags inside my personal bag. If you know, you know. I have one check bag. This is from the last trip. Take those off, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, why am I dropping everything? Why are you blinking already? Okay. Diego is here, so I have to charge you guys. Dang it. I should have done that before, but I'll charge you while we're on the way to the airport. It's like 50 minutes away. Would it be too much out of the way if we stop off at the post office?
Where?
My post office that you taken me to before? Because we have to get on 995, right? I'm off of my first flight now, so I'm on my, oh my gosh, you guys just disregard the little behind me. But I'm on my layover in Vegas and it's 6 hours. We don't start boarding for another 4 hours.
Olivia St. John.
I've been here for like an hour now, and I'm at the charging station. Girls, listen, I have 2 funny stories to tell. First story is when I first walked into the airport, I was like struggling with finding like a tag at the, not this airport, but the one back in Florida. I was struggling to find a tag for my luggage or to put the tag on the luggage. And this guy walked up to me and he asked if he could help me. And he was being so nice, he was joking around and everything, and then I happened to look at his uniform and I saw that it said TSA. Now, if anybody knows anything about TSA at the airports, they are not friendly, so I was confused. But I was being friendly back with him because I'm like, this doesn't happen very often. I don't think I've ever heard a story where someone says, hey, did you see that TSA agent? How nice and friendly is he? Or, oh my gosh, she's so friendly. I don't know. I was caught off guard. But after he got the tag and everything onto my bag and I was going to get my check bag, he asked for my phone number. I didn't see that coming, but I should have known. The TSA is not all joyful and happy for no reason. So now I feel like I didn't get the real experience of meeting a very happy and friendly TSA agent. If you guys ever have, let me know. Story number 2, on this second flight that I was on, or first flight I was on. Like 30 minutes into this flight, this kid just randomly comes and sits in my row. And I didn't think anything of it. I thought maybe that was a seat and it just took him a while to get there, although we've been up in the air for a while. I was on a row by myself, by the way. I was on the exit row. And then like moments later after he sat down, what are the people called? The attendant, oh my god, the flight attendant came by and told him that he couldn't sit there. He had to go back to his seat. And he mumbled something to him. I didn't hear him, but he started to put his shoes on. Like, he didn't even have his shoes on, he just had his socks on. So, anyways, fast forward like 4 hours later, I'm dead asleep, and I wake up like right before we're about to land. And I look over, and guess who's sitting in my row again? I don't know where this kid keeps coming from. He's sitting in my row again. And I was so confused. I'm just like looking at him, and he's just acting so nervous. And he keeps looking back, and then he's taking off his jacket. And then at some point, like, he didn't have his shoes on, just his socks. At some point, he puts his foot on the seat next to me, and he's sitting on the seat closer to the aisle. So basically he's like taking up 2 seats, and I'm just sitting there like, this is so awkward. Like, what is he doing? And he just keeps looking to the back. Like, if I didn't know any better, like, I was thinking like September 11th, if you know what I mean, because he was acting so shady. Like, he just was acting nervous, and he then starts coughing, and he wasn't covering his mouth. And I know we're not like in the smack middle of the pandemic anymore, but really? Then he asked me what time it is, and I noticed that he has a German accent at that point. So I just take out my phone and I show it to him, and he like says thank you, like nervously says thank you, and turns around. Moments later, and I kid you not, I cannot make this up, homeboy gets onto the ground and he starts attempting to sleep on the floor of the exit row, right near my feet. So I'm freaked out. So I start moving around a little bit, and he finally gets up when he hears the people get on the intercom saying that we're about to start landing the plane. Then he just gets up and walks away. I don't know where he went. He just disappeared. And I've seen quite other characters while I'm traveling, like the most characters while traveling ever, and I've only been on 1 flight. I still have 1 more to go. It's only 2 hours long. But here, I only booked a 1-way trip here, so right now I'm looking at prices to book something to come back home. So yeah, I got 4 hours to figure it out. There's Carolyn, by the way, guys. I don't even think I explained why I'm here. This always happens, but I don't think I explained why I'm here. And I don't even think I said I was going with Carolyn, but we're on Carolyn's work trip. So right now we're in a trans and we're on our way to the hotel area. Yeah, Hyatt Regency. Although we can't even, I'm not clocking. Check in. There we go. We can't check in yet. But we're here. We're here. Alright, perps, we checked in really early because Rich Carolyn was like, let me check in real early. It's only like a couple $2 billion. But here we are. Let's take a room tour.